Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and today I'd like to share a quick tech tip that was given to me by Mike over at Lawler Pickups. I recently did a demo of this guitar, a 1998 Fender Japan Blue Flower Telecaster that has a set of Lawler Special T pickups and a Lawler wiring harness in it at the time that I had purchased it. And in that video, I made it a point to have a separate section focusing on the power of the tone knob of this guitar, because no matter how much I roll it off, it wasn't a very abrupt high-end kind of fall off. It was really gradual, and I dug that a real lot. Turns out there was a really good reason that it was able to do that so well. After filming the video, I really was so impressed with how this guitar sounded that I reached out directly to Lawler Pickups. I had a few questions for them, and eventually we landed on the topic that we're going to be focusing on today, and that is capacitors. From the factory, Fender guitars typically use a 0.043 UF capacitor on their guitars. Mike prefers a 0.022 UF capacitor, and his reasoning for that was you actually had more usable high end the more you rolled off the knob. When you have a higher value that Fender typically uses, like the 0.043 UF, it's more of an abrupt kind of fall off a cliff with a lot of the high end, and that kind of explained why I love the way that this guitar sounded, and more importantly, how the knobs reacted to me shifting them around. And honestly, stuff like this is why I never get bored of filming guitar videos or playing with guitars or tinkering with things, because it feels like there's always something else that I can learn, and that to me is really cool and really exciting when somebody shares that with me. So again, special thanks to Mike. Today we're going to test that theory out real quick though. I have this Fender Jaguar. It's an FSR in Sonic Blue. It has all the stock components on it. I'm going to do a before and after with the stock capacitor, and then with a 0.022 UF capacitor that I had in the parts bin. And I definitely recommend using headphones when listening to this. Now, in the interest of time, we only did a clean sample on the bridge pickup. However, I feel like it was pretty obvious, especially once I got to halfway rolled off, there was a lot more high end present with that lower value capacitor. So that's our tone tip for today. If you're not happy with the response of your tone knob, maybe don't replace it. Replace the capacitor. It costs you under 10 bucks. You could do it yourself in under 10 minutes if you have a proper soldering iron and a little bit of solder and know-how. Didn't even have to take the strings off. What do you know? That's all I have for you guys today. Wanted to keep this one short and sweet. Thank you for watching. Again, special thanks to Mike over at Lawler Pickups, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.